taken care of and balanced and put into balance, we can move forward or move upward towards Herakahuti, which is the one who enforces law. Okay, but what happens when Herakahuti is out of balance and you have Sebek energy? Sebek, Sebek and Herakahuti is a pretty violent combination. It results in rashness and outright violence, and in as a result of all of the false beliefs. Okay, so it can't sustain any kind of balance with those types of behaviors or attachments, to polarity. So we want to balance that energy of Herakahuti and Sebek to yield the energetic action. Okay, and a key word here is initiative. Okay, that's the willingness to get up and go. All right, and courage and entrepreneurship. These combinations of these qualities yield a victorious outcome in whatever endeavor there is. Okay, so we want that victory balanced here so that we can join it with Ma'at. Okay, we're going to move over to the right hand or the negative pillar or the feminine pillar of the tree. Ma'at would be the if it were imbalanced, okay, it would be ignorance of the law. Okay, the ignorance of the law yields false beliefs, and with false beliefs you cannot have a view of the whole picture. Okay, so with that we can correct that. Okay, we want to have a view of the whole picture. Okay, we want to have a view of the whole picture, and this view comes from having knowledge of the law. Okay, and by having good logic. Okay, the combination of knowledge of the law and good logic yields for tremendous balance in the realm of Sebek. Okay, so we want to put those together so that Sebek can finally speak truth here. Okay, so there's no more. Okay, so there's no more lies that would be here as a result of the imbalance. We'd be able to activate this chakra here so that the truth can be told with great detail. Okay, and this is what this whole process is about, is actually bringing that forward. Okay, we're utilizing Sebek, using the language and all, using our imagination, using the ability to draw this diagram so that we can follow along with both hemispheres of the brain, the left and the right side. Okay, so we're going up. We're actually climbing the stairway to heaven. Okay, step by step. All right. So now we've gotten the throat chakra, the mouthpiece of truth opened, and now we can give support and rise to the next Sephiro, or the next law or principle, Sekert. Now we have to realize that when Sekert is out of balance, there are delays and obstructions. There are obstacles placed in the way due to the lack of planning, okay, or to the lack of having guidance from elders. Okay, this is what happens in that sector. Okay, so Sekert, when we have balanced Sekert, there would be success in scholarly, philosophical, and scientific endeavors. Okay, because remember, Sebek is your quintessential scholar. He is the one who is your academic prodigy. He is the what would you say? What's that called? Intellectual. Okay, he's your quintessential intellectual. All right. So when that's in balance, and we can look across here to the counterpart of Tahuti. All right. When Tahuti, when there's a negative, when there is no balance in Tahuti, we can witness incorrect intuition. Okay, and then what comes after that is the trickster mentality, and then that results in craziness or insanity. Okay, these are behaviors that are natural outcrops of imbalance of Tahuti, or the lack of having intuition. We make irrational decisions. Okay, but when we make that balance, we have trust in high counsel, and we have success. We have successful intuition. Bringing those two together with successful intuition, and when we have scholar, when we have that Sakarian, that high, that high, how would you say it? The high success rate, of what Sekert would bring. That's the power that's coming, and so that power, with that power, comes the ability to see clearly. This is where the eye becomes enlightened, third eye. You can see everything. Okay, so that's Tahuti bringing it together with the power of Sekert. Okay, that gives rise to the unity consciousness. All right, but where there is no unity in Osir, there's disharmony. Okay, but we know that the whole goal is to get the sense of unity in Osir, which is on the middle, on the central column. This is unity. It sees everything because it made everything. Okay, this is where all things emanate, or at least this, for this particular deity, we could see that this deity was produced by what was in mind here in Osir. Okay, and then what locks Sebek into his position on the tree is his ability to be unmoved. His ability to be at peace with his totality here. Okay, so we can see in our psyche, in our physiological psyche, we have that aspect that allows us to be able to think, allows us to have balanced memory. We have all of those aspects of Sebek, or Anubis, to allow us to move forward into the areas that will balance with his twin, Het Heru. So this is going to be our next episode, in episode 7, Het Heru. And when we come back, we're going to cover some pretty nice things related to the visualization and actually manifesting the tree itself through the sacred geometry. All right, looking forward to it. I appreciate you coming back and viewing this. I hope this has been even more informative. Stick with us, because we're going to travel all the way up the tree of life on the macro tree. We're going to step through each one, and hopefully the reiterations of the Sephiro, or the principles, or the gods, the angles, the angels, etc. Hopefully those will help you to see the connections to everything. Okay, and there will be no doubt that we have the ability to see all things, and when we put a little meditation to it, we'll be able to intuit. Okay, we'll be able to go into it to know for sure for ourselves from within. All right, thank you for coming by, and once again, this is Raising the Jedi, episode 6, Sebek, God Dog. Thanks for viewing.